Hello, my name is Eduardo Casillas, and this is my digital story. I'm going to be doing this project of my favorite movies. The first one is Letters from Iwo Jima. Basically, the plot of the movie is set from the Japanese perspective of World War II. Now, the reason I enjoy this movie is because of the fact that you get to see a different side of the Japanese in World War II. You start to realize that a lot of the people that were fighting, a lot of the soldiers were just normal people, just like the Americans, and a lot of them didn't really want to fight. The Japanese were so outnumbered and so, at a disadvantage in this battle because they didn't have the resources to maintain a war with the United States, and so, what they would do is basically, their race is so proud that they would just commit suicide eventually, rather than surrender, basically. I'm not gonna lie. After I watched this movie, I was astounded. I was just amazed at the great directing by Clint Eastwood and all the different perspectives that you get to see. And I think it's a really unique movie that you should definitely watch if you have the time to. It's really informative and awesome. Now, moving on to Interstellar. Interstellar came out in 2014, and I recently just watched it. It is a fantastic movie. I definitely recommend everybody watch it. If you're really into science, I definitely believe this is a movie you should watch in the future, for sure. It was directed by Christopher Nolan. He was a fantastic director. He also created The Dark Knight Rises and Inception. The movie stars Matthew McConaughey, and basically the plot of the movie is the Earth is dying, and the humans are basically running out of resources to live, and so they have to find another planet to call home. The science behind the movie is based on Einstein's theory of relativity, which basically means that 1 hour on one planet can mean 7 years back on Earth. Now, a really interesting thing I enjoyed about the movie is the use of wormholes. Basically, a wormhole is a bend between space-time, making the distance from point A to point B much, much shorter and more efficient. Now, the mission for Cooper, or Matthew McConaughey, is to basically travel to different worlds and make sure to confirm which planets are possibly habitable for human life. Perhaps one of the most important things about this movie happens to be time. Time is really essential for the people living back on Earth.
Murphy stole Grandpa's car. She crashed it. She's okay though. Hey, Dad. Look at this. Your grandpa. His name's Jesse. I kind of wanted to call him Coop, but Lois says, maybe next time. But Donald says he's already earned the great part, so we'll just leave it at that. Shoulder.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Uh-oh. Say bye-bye, Grandpa. Bye-bye, Grandpa. It's okay.
Sorry, it's been a while. It's, just... What with Jesse and all? Her grandpa died last week. We buried him out in the back 40 next to Mom and Jesse. Which is where we would have buried you if you'd ever come back. Marv was there at the funeral, and we don't see her that much, but she came for that. You aren't listening to this, I know that. All these messages are just drifting out there in the darkness. Lois says that I have to let you go, and so I guess letting you go. I don't know, wherever you are, Dad. I hope that you're at peace, and bye.
Hey, Dad. You son of a bitch. I never made one of these when you were still responding because I was so mad at you for leaving. And then when you went quiet, it seemed like I should live with that decision, and I had. But today's my birthday. And it's a special one because you told me you once told me that when you came back we might be the same age. And today I'm the age you were when you left. So it would be a real good time for you to come back.